I'm feeling so close to God right now, guys. Let me tell you, He finds these ways to just let your girl here know that she's not going through life alone, that He's with me, and He's intimately involved in every moment, every conversation, every thought I think. He's with me, as if saying, Nikki, I'm always, always, always with you. So let me tell you how I had a God wink from Him yesterday. I was talking to a friend, my quarantine buddy, and I hadn't planned to tell her because the day before I was really strong and I was telling her, oh, I'm good, da, 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 da. God has done this for me, I'm better now, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, I found myself, I was down again. So I didn't plan to tell her how I had fallen and I was feeling so upset at myself. But all of a sudden in our conversation yesterday, I just blurted out to her, I fell, I made a mistake, and I confessed to her as if, I was confessing to my priest. So it was really good. So God, right after speaking to her, like immediately after I dropped the call from her, my husband all of a sudden calls me all the way from Nigeria, and he's there with my son, Joshi. So the God nerd mom here and wife, trying to get her family closer to God, say, let's have an appointment with God. And he figured out a way to let me know his thoughts about my mistake and me messing up. And it says in the devotional that Joshi just happened to pick out of 365 days from Rick Warren's devotional for kids, said this. Say, God knows you inside and out, from your guts to the hairs in your eyebrows. He doesn't shake his head and wonder, what happened with this one? I thought I did a better job with him. He doesn't slap his forehead and say, wow, I didn't think she would make that mistake today. I'm shocked. For those words to show up there, say, I didn't think she would make that mistake today, right after I confessed to my friend about the mistake I had made. And the book went on to say, God knows that you won't always make the right decision. He knows the world is corrupted and sometimes you will slip up. He also knows that people can be mean and hurt our feelings, but God is always there for you. His heart is big and His love is strong. It doesn't change based on what you do or what happens to you. He knows all the decisions you make over your lifetime. He has already planned out how He will shape you and change you based on everything that happens over the years. He even knows how long you will live, and every day He shows His compassion and grace to you. And it was a prayer that says, God, I need you. I need you when I mess up, and I need you when I'm hurt. Thank you for being a good dad. And guys, that was just God's way of coming down to me. Not even coming down to me, because He told me not to say that anymore, that He doesn't stoop to me, just that we're always together. So that's to let me know His love and His compassion for me, that no matter how many times I fall, so many times I fail, His love is unconditional, guys. So I want you guys to feel the love that I'm feeling from Him. That's why I keep saying to myself, Nick, if you fall 1,000,000 times, it's okay. You're gonna get up 1,000,001. And that's how I'm feeling these days, like I'm constantly falling. But God is there to help me and pick me back up. And I want you to feel that love from Him too, that no matter how many times you fall, come on, we get back up, we keep going. I know right now is a gloomy time for everyone with this whole coronavirus and the whole economy of the world. But we have to keep our eyes fixed on God. I'm like this, God, take my hand, I need you, constantly, like a little girl crossing the street and needs somebody's help. So no shame in my game. I'm constantly falling, guys. But the great news is that I know that when I fall, that God is right with me to help pick me back up. But the big message and lesson I think I got from yesterday is that same compassion and love that God has for me when I fall. That's the person He's calling me and you to be for others. That we're all on our own journey with Him. None of us are perfect. So He's calling us, just that love and grace and forgiveness that He offers us, that we offer it to other people. I love the story with Jesus, with the woman who committed adultery, and it said, ye without sin cast the first stone. So we have to be like that with others. Who are we? We all sin and mess up. I'm here saying I'm a God nerd, and I mess up constantly, and I'm here to tell you that I'm not perfect, I'm far from perfect, It's only by the grace of God He's helping me to get better and better. So that's what I guys want you guys to know, that God loves us so much no matter how many times we fall. I know the world wants to judge us and we're this and we're that, but God doesn't look at all of that and who we are or who we were. He say, forget the former things. Can't you see I'm doing a new thing? So every day we can wake up and say, forget the former things, everything that's happened in the past, and we can be the people who God are calling us to be today, and to love and forgive everyone, because everyone is on their own path with God. And sometimes we're going to just leave them to work out their issues on their own, and just love them, encourage them, support them, you know? So that's where I think God is calling all of us, to just love, learn to love, and forgive each other, especially ourselves. And if we fall a million times, we pick ourselves back up, knowing that God Himself is always with us.